Good afternoon, and what is a mild, bright, and sunny day. It is Tuesday, the 6th of March, and I'm in the reading up with a nice hot cup of tea. And continue unboxing. And what I'm going to pull out of here is Convulsion, the next generation. Convulsion for Anthology. Now, this is a program for a convention. Convulsion connected with Chaosium and RuneQuest in particular. This is, basically at the time, this would have happened in the early 90s, and it kind of harks back to a time when you would basically organise and run a convention, or you would attend one, and there will be a program like this. This is, let's have a look. 64 pages of content for a convention program. That's a lot of content. Now, yes, you go to something like Gen Con, and that's even thicker and larger, but there's a lot more going on, and that's really a list of all the events and traders and stuff, rather than actual necessarily gameable content. Because this, like the previous one I did an unboxing of, consists of not just the details of what's going to happen at the convention, but there's gameable content in there as well. Excuse me. So let's have a look. So we haven't got a section from Steve Hafferley asking what's RuneQuest, and then we have a very short piece by Sandy Peterson, who needs no introduction. Artmill's battle with Cronespa. So I don't know what that's about, but you can see the other thing about this. You've got the RuneQuest Glorantha runes running along the top. David Dunham gives Bad King Urgrain and the Merchants. Again, more fiction, more details about the world of Glorantha. Again, Sandy Peterson and the little piece, Duala and the Seven Monsters. And this is all essentially fiction set within the world of Glorantha. Jane Williams' The Lifebringer's Quest. Jane being a stalwart of Glorantha, and conventions. So Fennec Bronte there. More fiction from Sandy Peterson. It's quite heavy fiction. And then this is Garalan by Vessa Lightning and Mob. That's Michael O'Brien from the finished original. So this isn't Glorantha related necessarily, but again, taking from Myth. This is actually quite a lengthy piece, so they're quite text heavy as programs go. And then Holbictu and the Magic Men, again Sandy Peterson, really contributing quite a lot to this. And then How the Keats Saved the World by Michael Cool. Again, that's tied into Pavis, Pamalt, and Vangono Sikaros. Again, basically just ask for Sandy Peterson just to write the whole thing and just let everyone have a go whether if they've got anything else. Then Queen Phrygia of Hole, My Mistakes with Money and Men, and The Palace Plotters Determined to Bring Me Down by Kevin Jacklin. And again, you not necessarily clear what this is about, but essentially you've actually got a little bit of a starting box there. Newcomers to Hole start here because it's not a familiar territory in terms of Glorantha. There's kind of lots of interesting things in here, sort of background fiction, that sort of thing. But this actually sort of like is an actual interview with the Queen, so that's an interesting way to frame it. And even comes with its own notes and explanations of what she's saying. And then rebel rousing, by Colin Phillips, which is in homage to Andrew Vax. Again, another fiction. This is really fiction heavy, I have to say. Far more fiction heavy than I would expect a normal program for a convention to be. But that doesn't make it any less interesting. And then the Tales of the Bows. And this is by Oliver Dickinson, which is monologues from a campaign he ran in the Borderlands box set, which obviously you can track down, and there is a reprint available as well. Oliver Dickinson is obviously famous in Glorantha circles for creating the tales of Griselda in and around Pavis. So yet more fiction. Martin Lowry, The Crowning of the Black King. Again, another piece of fiction. So not very much to really kind of look at or catch the eye. There's some nice pieces of artwork in here, but it's not extensive by any means. The Mystic Watch this is by Craig Stafford. Again, needs no introduction. Again, adding to the milieu of Glorantha. And then, guess who's contributing the next piece? It's Stanley Peterson, the one who pretended to be Belongo. Short piece followed by Oliver's Bernutzis, Waha, and the Wasis. And in the beginning, and this is actually a piece from Tricksters, so Ermel, Rob Hines, who perhaps best known as the co-designer of 13th Age Glorantha as well as 13th Age itself. Laura Miller's The Painsmith and the First Man to Die. And then the fine art of Petard Avoidance, a Hero Wars progress report. So this kind of dates it before the release of Hero Wars, which was going to be the next big release to handle the world of Glorantha, especially kind of focusing upon the heroic aspects of the setting and the forthcoming Hero Wars. So this is a progress report. And then the Yad's Tales of Trolls by Simon Bray. So there is almost no description at all of actually what's going on at the convention. So this is essentially, this is not a program, it's an anthology of fiction for released at the time of the convention, at the convention itself. So a little bit different to what you normally expect. There is an advert for the Reaching Moon Megacore publications on the back, which is basically just feast your eyes on some of those titles which would have been available and just how much they were back in the day. And just sort of like, wish you could pay that amount for them these days. So that's the Convulsion Next Generation anthology. Let's see, there's not even a date on this. Which is slightly annoying, but I mean, obviously, if I actually get around to reviewing it, then of course I'll ask when it was and find out more. So anyway, thanks for watching another unboxing of the Nook. If you enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be able to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box, typically containing a role-playing game or supplement, rather than an anthology of fiction for Glorantha, which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.